am super excited. I have to share with you guys my top 5 fragrances, part 1, that I am really excited to wear when the weather is mild. I am tired of winter. Usually I'm a winter girl that loves cold weather, but for some reason I'm just ready to see the sun again. And these are the fragrances that are going to be perfect for spring when it's mild, not too hot. These are perfect for when it's maybe a rainy day, it's mild temperatures, but you just want to have something that's a little bit lighter than the heavy scents we've been wearing in the fall and the winter. So if you love fragrance, hygiene, and smelling delicious, go ahead and like this video and let me know, what are you excited to wear this spring? So the first fragrance I'm really excited to wear this spring, I actually just picked it up for the second time during all the sales that were happening during the Christmas season. This is Ariana Grande, God is a Woman. This fragrance is interesting. Of course, it has the sweeter components that a lot of Ariana Grande fragrances have, but there's something that's also very clean about it. Fragrances for the spring, I love them to be fresh, clean, and floral. That's going to be the theme of the fragrances in this video. I'm sure a lot of you have already smelled God is a Woman. I think it launched maybe about 2 years ago. It is a little bit sugary, but there's something that's musky and floral about it that doesn't make it smell too juvenile. I really like this one for every day. I think that even though it kind of has a musky floral note, that makes it appropriate if you want to wear something a little bit more flirty or wear it to a date night, but it's not too overwhelming to where it smells too strong for an everyday fragrance. I think about florals for spring, and this one is light, it's crisp, and it's very versatile, and I think it's going to be perfect to add to my spring perfume wardrobe. The next fragrance is an oldie but a goodie. I have been reaching for this fragrance so much. It's definitely one of my top 5 fragrances of all time. Maybe I should do that video actually. Top 5 fragrances that I just always reach for. You probably can be able to tell just by the sheer amount that I've actually used. But it's YSL Mon Paris. This is like the quintessential spring fragrance to me. It has the notes of pear. I think pear is such a crisp, fruity fragrance, and then it has like berry notes in there as well, so it's a very fruity fragrance, but of course it has some really clean, crisp florals as well. It's a lot juicier and fruitier than a lot of other fragrances that try to do the fruity floral combination on the market. It definitely leads with the fruity, which I love. I love pear in almost every fragrance. There's so many pear fragrances that I can think of right now, and I love them all. It's very juicy, juicier in a fragrance than it is actually when you eat it, and it's always clean. Again, I love a clean, fruity floral fragrance. It's very pretty, it's glamorous. I think it is date night approved, and I love wearing this one to the gym as well because it has the fruity notes in there. It kind of smells clean and almost like a elevated glamorous shampoo or laundry detergent. So I love YSL for every day, and I love it for the spring as well. I just wish I had everything in this scent. I wish I had body lotion, body creams, I wish I had body wash. I have like a dupe body oil, but this is definitely one of my favorite scents of all time, and whenever the weather heats up a little bit, I crank it out even more. YSL Mon Paris. Okay, the next one that we have is going to be from K.I. Lee. This broke the internet when it launched. I was obsessed with it. I couldn't wait to get my hands on it, and I'm still obsessed. So this is the K.I. Lee Yum Pistachio Gelato. You know, by that beautiful minty hue that they're known for. Side note, I heard that Finery at Target has a dupe for it, but I would be shocked if they would be able to replicate this DNA because it is very unique. For the notes for this fragrance, pistachio gelato, it has hazelnut, sweet rum, whipped cream, marshmallow, and cotton candy. So as you can hear, it has a lot of sweet notes, but it's not a sticky, hot, sweet like a caramel or a chocolate. I think those are better for the cold winter, fall months. For the spring and the summer, you want something a little bit lighter. So I love a sweet scent. Of course, I'm a gourmand girl, but I have to wear something that's a little bit lighter. And for it to have that light whipped cream and the marshmallow in there, it is a beautiful, sweet, decadent fragrance that is light enough to where it doesn't make you feel heavy in the warm weather. So yes, really love this one from K.I. Lee. I think it's one of their most unique fragrances as well. I have to really tip my hat to them because they constantly outdo themselves, and this is a fragrance I don't think I've ever smelled anything similar in a fragrance at all. There's some other fragrances that are kind of nutty, so they have that nutty sweetness. Usually they do more of an almond, but this pistachio, girl, it is giving what they said it's supposed to give. But yeah, love this one for spring. And again, I need to do a warm weather sweet fragrances because that's a whole different area of perfume that you just have to get it right. Okay, and then I have another crisp, clean floral for you. So this is the Versace Bright Crystal. Isn't it cute that all these fragrances are very small? I told you guys I have been really leaning on small fragrances. I love to just throw them in the bag, but I think I need the full bottle of this. This is iconic. I think this was like the biggest fragrance in the world maybe 20 years ago, but she's still one of my favorites. So Versace Bright Crystal, again, it's a crisp, clean floral. It smells very soapy. I would say that this smells very soapy, very floral, but it's definitely a clean fragrance. If you're like getting into the clean girl aesthetic that everyone loves on TikTok and Instagram, this is definitely one of the fragrances you would want. It has, sometimes clean fragrances lean too much on like musky scents or aldehydic scents, and I feel like it makes it smell old. This smells clean and it smells like soapy and luxurious and floral, but it doesn't smell old. So if you're a younger girl, you would definitely still like this fragrance. I think it's signature scent worthy. It's the kind of fragrance to where it's not over, it's not intrusive, it's not so robust to where you wouldn't want to wear it every day. So I really love this one from Versace. And I actually, when I feel like doing too much and really lifting my spirits, I like to wear this fragrance to the gym as well, because again, it's not too strong, but it definitely smells nice and clean when you're walking around the gym. So love this one. And it just reminds me of like when it's going to be raining, that sort of like rain mist. When it gets into your fragrance, I feel like this smells lovely and has just the perfect amount of florals to complement hopefully the flowers coming out of the ground soon. Okay, and then we have come to our last fragrance for the top 5 fragrances that I am wearing this spring. So this one actually comes from Dolce and Gabbana. This is the Rosa Exala. So essentially it is a rose fragrance. I love this frosted bottle. Isn't she so cute? But essentially in this fragrance, it's rose of course, but it's not like a really old kind of a rose. Again, it's kind of like a soapy sort of a rose. So if you like rose, just a hint of it, this is the perfect fragrance for you. I think that it smells very classy. This is like the kind of fragrance I would wear to work or to wear to church. And again, it has the perfect amount of floral in there that really just captures you to where you want to wear it in the beautiful spring days whenever you're doing like a picnic or whatever your plans are for the spring. I really like this fragrance. This is like your quintessential pretty fragrance. I think that it's sundress approved, and it's not a very strong rose. It's definitely not a true essence rose the way like a Jo Malone Red Roses is. It definitely is like watered down. It's almost like a watery rose, slightly musky fragrance, and I think that it's really, really well done. And again, that's Dolce & Gabbana Rosa Exala. So okay, those are my 5 fragrances that I am excited to wear this spring. Please let me know, what are you gonna wear this spring? What are you going to add to your fragrance collection? And I will catch you guys in the next video. Peace.